Well, today's a big day. September 27th, 2012. We're finally going to paint. I have everything off the exterior. All the hood hardware. I've got the hood hinges on just by one bolt each. Of course, I've got the hood latched down, so I think it'll make it okay to the body shop. Got the chrome grill off, chrome bumper off, and I took those things to a chrome shop to have them replated. And just so happens that the man who owns the place was very honest with me and told me that if I could get new parts, it'd probably be cheaper than plating them. And that's true. So, but I still don't know what I want to do yet. I've got some time to think about it. I had to take it to the welding shop, RC Welding in Manchester, Tennessee, a couple of times. Helped me backing out some Torx bolts, because once you get one of those things rounded out inside, it's not coming out any way that I know of other than to tack a bolt onto it or a nut onto it and back it out. Found a little bit of rust in this channel right here in the cowl, but it's not the body side, it's the dash side. So I may order a new dash. I just found a crack in this one. If anybody's got a good dash out there, write me. I'd love to have a OEM dash that's in really good shape. And the dashboard itself is not too bad. It's this metal piece on the bottom part that was just underneath the cowl seal on the windshield. You can see it's good over here on this side, but the further it gets over that side, it's just eaten up. But I had the dash off today to get the hinge screws out, and so I do know this cowl is in really good shape. It's not rusty at all. It's got a little stain of rust on it over there where the other parts had rusted onto it. So it's no huge deal right now. But I'm going to go start pricing some replacement dash. And it was interesting. First time I ever had the dash back. I can see now how you can back that out, pull it back, and install speakers. So I already got speakers and new radio to put in it, so that'll be on the to-do list. The body shop fella tells me it's going to take about 3 weeks. His main business is insurance repairs, so he said that he would do this a little at a time and treat it like it was his own. And he showed me a couple of his own vehicles that he's painted, and they look really good to me. I love the reflective quality, and the fit and the finish look really good, so I guess he's got the job. I took some tracing paper the other day, and I went ahead and outlined the Wrangler logo, the 4.0L high output sticker, and the Jeep logo, so I can put those back on. I'm not going to do stickers. I found those in parts stores online, but I just don't like the sticker. I'm going to get some one shot and hand letter it back on. I used to do that a while back. I feel real confident I can do it again. There's something here that I don't know about. I always did like that splash, and when the doors were on it, it continued across the door and then up on this rear quarter panel. Well, I got some tracing paper the other day, some big tracing paper, and I outlined it in case I ever wanted to go back and put something else on it. I don't want to do a sticker, like I said. So, any suggestions out there, I'd love to hear about it. I've been watching a lot of videos online about pinstriping, and that's pretty intriguing, but I think that's a really large area to try to fill up with pinstriping, especially with a brush. And I don't know about masking it. If I could find a place that could output a frisket type mask that I could lay on there, I would shoot it. I've got airbrush and I could do that. But it's such an intricate pattern on there. I can create an Adobe Illustrator EPS file with vector resolution, but if anybody had a plotter that could actually cut me a stencil, I'd be glad to hear about that. So, like I said, I got about 3 or 4 weeks before I get it back from paint, and then the fun starts. Be reconstructing. I've got most of my parts in in Walmart bags and in cashew tins, all the nuts and bolts and everything labeled like that. These are all just basically parts that I haven't gotten put away from the last couple of days. And I guess that's about it. There's my old carpet. I got new carpet. I'm going to try to lay it out tomorrow so it'll be getting flat, and then put that up in the garage. There's my cover that I ordered from 4-Wheel Drive, and it is flaking. And when I put it on the Jeep and leave it overnight, come back, take it off the next day, it's just there's a white residue that it's leaving behind. It's just kind of dusty. I don't know if you can see any of it. Yeah, there it is. I don't know how well this is going to pick up in this, but you can see my finger running through it. So I got to call them up. I don't think that's right. I mean, I've paid some good money for that cover, and I like it. We're going to try to keep it in the garage and in the dry once it's done. But you know, occasionally I'll want to put a cover on it. So that's it for this installment. It's been 6 months since my first video, roughly, when we put the lift kit on. It's been a lot of stuff happened since then, and it's been fun, and I definitely do it again in a heartbeat. If I ever got the chance to do it again. My son's 10, and we're going to be looking for him a vehicle that we can work on together. So by the time he's, I'm not saying when he's 16, because that doesn't mean anything to me. By the time he's responsible enough to drive, then you know he would have a lot of his blood, sweat, and tears put into a vehicle if he helps fix it up and does it right. So that's it. Like I said, big day going to paint, and we'll do another installment as soon as we get it out back from the body shop. See you later.